Here's a collage of some of the amazing and the most powerful saints from Bharat. These saints were so amazing that their knowledge is still revered by millions of people even today. Have you realized these great saints may have had no knowledge or no idea about modern technology or what modern life is, but they possessed a much more fundamental and a very powerful knowledge of life itself, one which could enable people like us to transcend the dualities of the mind and the sensations of the physical body. It is the knowledge of the Atman or the self. But in order to decode this, we must first start by asking ourselves one simple question. Think about it. And that is, what is the true nature of reality? Just start thinking out of the box and contemplate on it. That what is the true nature of reality? Now, according to us, reality is our present life. It may be your body, maybe your family, maybe your relationship, your past, your jobs, and every single aspect that makes us who we are in the so-called real world. In fact, we tend to think of reality as that which is actual. But what I would like to reveal to you today is a slightly different perspective of that of our amazing saints who have defined reality as that which never changes. Listen, understand, contemplate. Let me say that again for you. Reality is that which never changes. Reality is that which is always constant. This implies that reality is that which is beyond space, time, and causation. Are you still thinking? Are you still contemplating? Oh, this man is talking anything. But now, when you pause and think about it, it challenges our entire notion of what we think of reality is in our lives. Listen again and just be going with me. Every second, the cells in your body are constantly changing. I'm sure you're aware about it. Your mood changes now and then. The relationship with people that you have is constantly changing. The role that you play as a wife, as a mother, as a father is constantly changing. Again, this leads us with one simple question. What is constant in your life? Is something constant? Is it constant? Can I comprehend? But the ancient wisdom of Bharat and the saints have given us the answer to this question. It is only the Atman or the self that is constant. It is only our presence in that circumstance that is constant. And you know what? The true nature of our presence is Sat, Chit, Anand. The only unchanging reality where your existence is full of consciousness and always in bliss. We call it Allahad. It's a very, you can't comprehend it. Again, I accept to describe the state is very, very difficult. But you know, you all have gone through it. That one moment in your life where you're incredibly joyous and you know you're getting goosebumps. Just envision a state of being where that is constant. Either you're walking in nature, you're with some loved one and you're in ecstasy. It is such a powerful state. Sat Chit Anand is not an abstract concept. It is a profound insight that can lead us to self-realization of our truest nature. When you become aware of this knowledge, or when you start understanding this knowledge, along with the highest potential as humans, you will find bliss. When you learn how to witness your experiences, nowadays it is the other way around, but when you start witnessing your experiences, again you will get glimpse of Sat Chit Anand. The only unchanging reality in your life is that pure consciousness where existence is filled with consciousness. Now you might be wondering why this knowledge is important. Why is this Bhavesh talking about this? Is not relevant in my life. No, the truth is, I often get asked by people, what is life? How it should be led? What is the true purpose and meaning of this human birth? Either you're a theist or an atheist, the same struggles, fundamental questions, dilemmas will come to you sooner or later in your life. When you become aware of this knowledge, you will realize it is not an intellectual understanding. You will slowly begin to realize that it is an experiential shift. And when that shift will start happening, you will slowly become much more aware to solve your worldly matters, and you will start walking on the spiritual path, and you will slowly become perfect, so-called perfect human beings. Again, now after talking so much, the question comes, how do I apply this knowledge in my day-to-day life? And there are three important aspects which I personally understand, implement. First, just learn how to watch your life as a series of experiences and learn how to witness. Emotions will come and go, moments will come and go. The things that you're so highly attached to, remember that it is not permanent, neither in its nature nor in your life. Secondly, in the theater of life where different situations unfold, in your life, different situations come and go. Just watch it and be aware and learn how to respond and not react. Response comes from a state of awareness, experience, wisdom, and higher truths. However, reaction comes from anyone in the house. Reaction is very impulsive, and later you regret. The fact of life is, we are so entangled and attached in our own set of reality, so much into it, that when things go our way, we are very, very happy, very, very excited. And when things don't go our way, we are very lost. Everyone just understand and stay with me and understand this. On a planet, there are millions of individuals. In this stadium, there are millions of individuals simultaneously going through millions of unique realities. And the twist is, despite and in spite, regardless of all the varied experiences, we all share a common limitation, and that is the mind. The mind, operating with its limited understanding of reality, is responsible constantly for all your sufferings. So whatever is happening in your life is all in your mind, constantly changing. Thirdly, which is very important, is be the master of your life and not victim of your experiences. Realize that your entire way to shape your life, an entire way to approach your life lies within you. Take charge of your life and walk ahead, because everything will be taken care of. These great saints reminded us again and again that there's a greater intelligence that is operating all the time. And it is guiding each one of us. If you realize it looks after the mountains, keeps it in one place, it decides which season should come and go, and it also makes you realize that whatever you plan, the results are never in your hands. These saints have also made us realize to have knowledge is one thing, but to apply it is another thing altogether. So what is the role? How I can play this knowledge in my life? You might be a householder, you might be a scientist, you might be a chef. Remember that we all are just instruments. Don't just take words that have been uttered by me. Take your own time. Explore it, understand it, question yourself, and be instruments in others' life to uplift them. That is the goal of human birth, to explore, to imply, and to evolve. Something which I practically believe and something which I am understanding, and I want you to try it with complete awareness. Wherever you are placed in your life, remember this one thing. No attachment, no expectation, no anticipation, but complete participation in the game of life is where you will get the glimpse of such chit, anand. Be aware of it, apply it, and Hari Om Tat Sat.